Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very frustrating video. I mean, these are the top 5 in no order. I just find these moves to be completely annoying and they need to be nerfed. Alright? They need to be nerfed because it's too dumb. These moves are too dumb to be kept alive, and I've got a solution to nerf them in a way that makes the character still viable. Alright, so these are my top 5 moves in no order that needs to be nerfed, that are very annoying. So if you agree with what I'm gonna say, please like and subscribe to our channel and leave in the comment sections what are the other moves that you feel to be nerfed. The first one, the annoying piece of shit move that I'm gonna dealing with, is this, the light Hashogeki. So why am I frustrated with this move? This move is so dumb that you can keep doing it. Why is it just -3, brother? Now I can understand the heavy version being +2 because it's very slow, you can react, you can DI it, and yeah, it's a pressure tool. I can understand it. I can even understand spending 2 bars to get yourself +3. all right, and when you have dungeon charge, it becomes +4. I can understand that, but why on earth this is safe? People just keep doing it, and if you try to punish for some reason, right, this is some monkey shit. They do this and they do immediately that. That's very, brother, in burnout, this is, Jesus Christ, look at what it does in burnout. Why is it +1 on burnout, brother? Who decided to give this shit? And it gives him it leaves him in a strike throw range. Dude, I believe it does leave in a strike throw range. Look, Jesus Christ, it's an immediate strike and it's an immediate throw. Why? Okay, I'm sure Ryu players are gonna be like, oh, he's an honest connector. No, the fuck he's not, brother. All right, grow up. This move is so dumb. Like, look at the chip, the drive damage that it's doing. Let me check it. 1, 2, 3, 2, like almost 2.5, somewhat a 2.5 bar. It's gone just for blocking. Like, please make it -4. This is my solution to it. Make it -4, or do it justice by reverting it to the season 1 patch. In season 1, whenever you block this, right, Ryu doesn't get a strike throw mix up. The distance is like it's wider, right? So the distance, the pushback is a lot bigger, and Ryu didn't get that. Either you make this move -4 or increase the pushback, making Ryu not getting a strike throw after this, because this move is dumb, brother, right? It's absolutely dumb. Like, legit, Ryu becomes the dumbest character when you're in burnout. Like, look at that shit. Like, you could keep looping that shit, right? It's annoying. So how easy it is to do that shit. All right, please, that's the one of the moves that needs to be nerfed. Please, Capcom, please do your thing, brother. Moving on to the next annoying move that I hate to deal with is Kimberly. All right, I mean, okay, so this is not real. You can jab it out. All right, I'm gonna make the computer to light punch that shit whenever he blocks it. All right, see, it's not real. But in season 3, I believe, why the hell did they just buff that shit? Like, this is real. Heavy punch into run shit, that is so, dude, that is so dumb. The Kimberly players are already just they're just rabbit animals. They're just doing full screen lows, full screen overhead, and that's just annoying, dude. Like full screen slide. They're just uncontrollable animals that I need to fight. All right, rabbit animals. But now, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? All right, you can say that oh, you can DP that shit. Let me just where is that? ODDP. Okay, so you can ODDP that shit. All right. But Kimberly can do that shit too. She can literally bait out your DP. Oh, I did it. Oh no, that's not. See? Why is this a thing, brother? Alright? Why is the move, the actual move? Look at the actual thing that it does. Alright? So let's put that into perspective. Alright? So look at the drive gauge. The heavy punch alone does half your drive gauge. Alright? The heavy punch alone does half your drive gauge. Now look at what when I do the run thing. Alright? Why? Like, oh, absolutely why? Who gave her this buff? Right? Please, brother. And you can say that, oh, you can DI that shit. All right. So let's look into that option, shall we? You can DI that shit, but if she can bait out your ODDP, oh no. She can definitely DI you back, brother. Alright, this is too much. See, this is a very viable dumb strategy that actually works. Why is this a thing? Like, I can even punch and cancel that into DI. Please, Capcom, you are killing me here, man. You are absolutely killing me here. Now, how would I nerf this shit? Alright? This would never, I would make this shit into a not true block string. Alright? In order for you to get the true block string, right? You have to spend the meter. Like, without spending any meter, you should able to jab that shit out. All the version of it, you should jab that shit out. Because for a character like Kimberly, who doesn't stay in one place, she just gets the world, the neutral scape, the everything, the teleport with every tool that's under the sun, and she gets this shit. Like, this is too dumb. They even do that shit, but when they like, this is a very this sequence is a very balanced sequence. Stand medium kick into run is not a real string, right? But if you spend meter, it becomes a valuable, like it becomes a real thing. But why is that why, look at it, dude. Stand medium kick range, it's almost the same. Like, why would a Kimberly player always go for this when they can do this, right? So please, Capcom, revert this change. This is too dumb. I would like it to be deleted from the face of the earth if I could do it. Alright, so either only make it real when they are spending the meter. Alright, like, I can understand if they're spending the meter, right? They can bait out my DP too. But without spending any meter, they can bait out my DP and my DI. Dude, that's just dumb. This move alone carries Kimberly players to the top. Alright, now here is a character that is annoying to the core, but like, this move takes it to a next level, to a whole another level. Like, let me show you this. Mr. Dhalsim over here has one of the most broken moves in the game. Like, if you ask Dhalsim players, even they'll agree, they get absolutely carried by this move. The amount of times that this move saved their asses, it's like countable, dude. It's in the million. All right, so I'm talking about the yoga arch. All right, so this move, dude, it great space control. He just walks right past, right behind it, and whenever Dhalsim is cornered, right, like in this situation, if he needs some space, right, say if the Ken is here and if he needs some space, he'll just do it and he's just walk forward. Like he'll literally just walk forward when this move is out. All right, and dude, the another toxic trait of this move, whenever you hit Dhalsim, the move doesn't goes away, making you drop your combo. Actually, like, let me show you in a situation. All right, set up a situation, right? This is how it usually goes. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now I did a specific combo that avoids the fireball, but if you don't know what you're doing, right, this is how it goes. See, that move usually saves Dhalsim's ass. Say if you reacted to that move, right, and you drive rush in and you're doing your combo, that move literally saves Dhalsim's ass. Like, why brother? Like, why? See, every time it consistently works. See, something like this. See, oh god, dude, the amount of time that this has happened, and immediately he gets the advantage after that. But dude, that move alone, the sim move actually carries Dhalsim players. Please nerf that move. Now, how would I nerf that move? So whenever he gets hit by the move, right, it immediately goes away. Like the fireball tracking should be there, but if he gets hit, right, the fireball should be gone. Please, Capcom, this is too toxic. Why am I being like punished for doing something right? So that's just bad. Oh my god. See, immediately the fireball should be gone. Delete it. All right, please, Capcom. That's the one of the most powerful fireball option in the game, in my opinion. One of the best zoning tools in the game. The reason that I'm somewhat agreeable with that shit is you have to spend a bar every time you want to use that shit. That's the only reason that I can accept with that. But if someone reacts to that shit and do the correct punish, right, you will be getting punished for doing the right thing. The fireball just bounces back and attacks your ass. So why am I being punished for doing the right thing? That's not a good look. You know what I mean? So please, Capcom, please nerf that shit by, if he gets hit, like make the fireball go away. Like absolutely goes away. Please, Capcom, do that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the next move, I give you one of the most broken dumbass moves in the game. This move should definitely be nerfed. All right, this, god dude, this is the definition of I am losing in the neutral, I'm gonna do this move, I'm gonna win immediately. I'm talking about Terry McBoogers. All right, so Terry has a plethora of moves, but the most annoying move is this burn knuckle, especially the medium burn knuckle. Why is that the case? See that I didn't even try to space that shit out. All right, so this move, once again I don't even play this character. I don't even know how to space this move. Why is it +1? All right, why is it +1 when it's spaced out? But that's not the biggest problem that I'm arguing about. So this move is 14 frames, right? But where's the startup, my dude? Where is the startup? But brother, this is just Ken's heavy dragon lash steroid version. All right, absolute steroid version. The skips neutral gives you +frame, and this is unreactable. And It only has 20 frames of recovery. This recovers so fast, brother. This is the dumbest move a Shoto could have. You know what I mean? Like absolute retardedness in the neutral. I am losing and now I'm gonna win. But if there's a definition for that button, right? That's the option. Like that's the absolute version of this move. Like, dude, I can react to this every single time. The heavy one, whenever he puts his hands out, right, I'll immediately DI that shit. But the medium one, dude, it's absolute nonsense. People will be saying, why don't you just neutral jump that shit? All right. So the problem with this is, whenever you just read a move, like anticipate that move, right, and you try to come down with a button, right, you know what it does? This move somewhat, for some reason, anti-us. It clashes with your move. All while you're coming down, while you're neutral jumping and you're about to hit the ground, right? This move hits you. Like, why? Why is this a move? Like, see how fast this moves is. I swear Terry players have been doing the shit, right? Whenever they get knocked down, right, they wake up with this shit. I'm telling you, if you knock a Terry player out and they'll immediately do that shit, because this plus on block, easy to space this shit out, no, absolutely no startup frames, meaning you can't react to that shit. It's very, you often get hit by the shit while you're trying to neutral jump the shit. Like, why? Now, for this, I've got a smart, an easy way to nerf the shit and a smart way to nerf the shit. The easy way to nerf the shit is, right, to give additional startup frames, meaning make this move slower, like 18 to 19 to 20. Make it 20, I don't care, because this move is so dumb. All right, so dumb. This move is so dumb. The heavy version, you can, every time you can react to it. If he puts his hands down, just DI that shit. All right, so how do you nerf this shit? So the first option is to just make the move slower and give the move a lot of recovery. All right, this move recovers too damn fast. It's very hard to sometimes it's very hard to whiff punish that shit because he recovers too damn fast. All right, the other thing that you could do is you should make every version of burn knuckle, right, like duckable. Like if I'm ducking, right, this move should totally whiff. All right, so that's a very easier thing to do in my opinion, because Terry players will be thrown out that shit, right? I'm talking about even the heavy version, or make the heavy version not duckable, but please make the medium version, at least the medium version, duckable, so that when they're trying to do this monkey ass shit, right, I'll be just holding down back and I should be able to get punished. I should be able to punish your monkey ass for that, right? Because this is the whenever an opposite Terry player do this, right, I just immediately hear this shit in my head. I just hear that shit. All right, like their brains will be on monkey mode, bro. So this move is just cancer. Please, Capcom, either make this move very slow and give it a lot of recovery and startup frames, or make this move duckable. Sorry, yeah, that's a very good option in my opinion. Make this move duckable. You can keep the heavy version non-duckable, but if I duck this medium version, I should be able to get a lot of punish, because they'll be just thrown out that shit and they'll be getting easy advantage for that. See, +1, easy +1. I don't even play this character. I don't even know how to space that shit up. Please, Capcom, this is a dumb version. All right, please nerf this shit. Now, the final move that I like to discuss about is one of the I don't know how to let me tell you this. I don't know how to actually balance this shit. All right, so when I came when I tried to come up with a solution to actually make this move balance, right? I don't know how to do it. My conclusion was to delete this move entirely. Entirely, please. I'm not even joking. Delete this move, because this move doesn't make any sense for the character archetype. Is too cheap. Like, let me show you this. This move, like, this is not a Thundercross video without some Guile hating. All right, so okay, let me show you this. I have no problem with Guile having the fastest fireball in the game. No problem at all, because that's the character archetype. He should be the character with the best fireball in the game, because he is a zoner, goddammit. And I don't have any problem with flash kick. All right, I don't have any version, like any hate towards like the sonic booms and the flash kick now. But keeping that in mind, right, why is this a thing, brother? Like, why is this a thing? Did you see that? But that's not how they usually do this move. Like, they do this and they just walk back. Easy pressure, dude. Like, how are you a zoner and you just walk back behind your projectile, and if when I block it, right, you get advantage? Like, why you're trying to just rush me down, brother? Why have you done this? Right? Look at this shit. Why is this a move? Why does this move exist? Now genuinely try to tell me, how would you balance this move up? Because this move doesn't need a bar. Like, it doesn't need a bar. They can just do the shit. All right, they can just do the shit. Like, why is this a thing? See? Oh, look, when you block that shit, right, I'm plus 19. What does that mean? Fuck you. That's what that means. Like, how are you a zoner and you get to do just walk in on me? And one of the best example for this move usage is, right, whenever Guile is cornered, right, they'll just do this shit and walk out of the corner. Like, this is a real thing that they do. They just do this and walk out of the corner. What are you gonna do? Jump over Guile? Like, why would you jump to? Like, why would you jump? Where is that goddamn button? Like, where is that button? Like, yeah, this is a button. You're trying to jump in on Guile while I'm trying to walk behind my fireball, slow as fireball. Let's just say this. Oh, you're trying to jump? Get anti-air. Dude, this move is the dumbest move that has been ever created to a fighting game character. All right, so I'm just standing by that. This move requires no skill, no effort, like no bar at all, and they'll just walk back into immediate frame advantage. Right, immediate frame advantage. Even if you just hit Guile while he's moving forward, right, the sonic cross just stays on the screen. It doesn't go away when you hit him. All right, I believe that's the case. All right, why is this a thing? Especially when you're zoner, right? Why is this a sequence? Throw out my fireball and just walk behind it. Like, I can understand light boom is a thing, right? And I can try to dash that shit. I can understand that shit, but dude, like if I try to dash behind my light fireball, right? Look, I don't have a great frame advantage, but this move, dude, like, I can just walk behind it. This is the dumbest move ever created and given to a fighting game, period, history, in my books at least, or at least when it comes to Street Fighter 6. All right, like, the reason that I'm arguing for that shit is, right, you are a zoner. If it's under your character archetype, I would have accepted that shit. But dude, whenever Guile does this shit, right, he immediately becomes another archetype, the rushdown archetype. Like they'll throw that shit, they'll do it and do something like a driver's overhead, immediately becomes a mix-up character, like driver's overhead, easily set it up, that shit, like, or dude. And why does he have this shit too? Like, you see what I mean? Driver's low or driver's overhead into that shit. Oh, you're trying to block my sonic broom crouching? Get driver's overhead. Oh, you're trying to block my sonic cross into by standing? Get low poked, bitch. So in my mind, right, you can just leave other shit. Like you can put that shit in a number 2, number 3, like a Terry moves, like a Dhalsim moves, Kimberly moves, the Ryu moves. You can arrange that shit to whatever you like. But this move genuinely pisses me off. This move genuinely pisses me off. And if I could delete this shit, right, I would immediately do it. Because please, somebody come up with a solution to nerf this move. Like, you're not gonna tell me that this move is fair, right? So if you think that this fair, you probably must be a Guile player, right? So other than the Guile players, come up with a solution to how to actually nerf this shit. I'll be happy to read your ideas in the comment section below. But to my limitation, right, the only solution that I come up with this move is to actually delete that shit, because it totally just transforms Guiles into a pressure character. Like, why? Absolutely why? Who came up with that shit? Please, for the love of God, please, Capcom, if you're listening to my videos, please hear to my plea and hear my cry. I don't have any problems with dealing with Guile's boom or how fast they recover, because he should be having the fastest fireball in the game, all right? And he should have one of the best anti-airs in the game, because that's his repertoire, all right? So yeah, but this move, this is just dumb, dude. This is just absolute dumb fuckery. So if you vibe with what I'm saying, right, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and someone please come up with a solution in the comment section below how to actually nerf that move. I'll be very happy to read your ideas. And yeah, don't forget to just click on the bell button. That'll be very helpful too. Yeah, and I'm making videos on a consistent basis. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to reach 10k subscribers by the end of the year. That's a very hard thing to do, but I believe you could do it. All right, so that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think of in the comment section below. And yeah, like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Good day.